this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the likes and the shares. I definitely appreciate it. And I definitely want to thank you guys for all the support over this last weekend. It's been amazing getting all these new followers, everybody coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a nice collective here. Start your day off, see what we have for everybody, see what your angels and ancestors have to say or what we need to concentrate on, okay? So we're going to go ahead and call in your angels and ancestors right now and see what kind of message they have for us. And remember, I'm always available for booking. If you guys want to feel that you need to get a reading, or you want to get a reading from me. Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, and then you guys get the Hermit for your first card. Get a couple more, please. So the Two of Pentacles is about making change inside of your life. The Six of Pentacles is about not getting stuck chasing one pentacle and letting the other five go by. And then you have the Hermit down there on the bottom, and you guys know the Hermit is about somebody that's kind of closed off a little bit, keeping them to themselves. Then we get the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Chariot. Oh, they're giving us a bunch today, guys. You got the Chariot, then you had the Three of Discs. Then you get the Two of Cups for the other hand, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and then we have a Tower that's kind of lurking out there for somebody in the reverse too. So maybe that Tower moment won't be as bad because you're a little bit more prepared for it. All right, so like I said, Two of Pentacles is about the change. Six of Pentacles is about not getting stuck chasing after one pentacle when there's five other ones to go after, right? Then you have the Two of Cups. That's about a romantic connection. And then you have the Nine of Cups, which is about kind of walking away from whatever past burdens you've had or this connection that you're trying to form or make. This Nine of Cups is telling you to turn your back on the past and whatever happened. Don't move forward with regret. Move past it and don't worry about it. Let the connection come in. Maybe that's where the Tower comes in, because this person's having so much trouble letting go of the past that it's causing Tower moments inside of their life right now, okay? Because whoever we are that we're sitting here talking to, we're talking about at this point, right? We have the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, and then the Nine of Wands, right? So you have the Hermit, Ace of Cups in the upright. So the Hermit is somebody that's kind of been hiding out, maybe sitting in the shadows, watching you guys from a back room, right? Little room over here. But you notice they got a little guy that's kind of chasing them in the back too, because they're kind of working in the dark. It looks like they're smoking something too at that. Then you have the Ace of Cups in the upright. So this Hermit has a full cup for somebody. And fortunately enough, with that Nine of Wands being there, that's somebody that's battle tested, that's been through all this stuff. Their fortune, their fortitude. They've battled through all this stuff. They understand what it takes to keep this cup full. They understand that their chariot is yoked and moving in a straight line and getting them out of where they need to go at this point, because they're no longer feeling like they're not worthy. Right? So whoever this Hermit is coming out with a full cup to try and help people out, because the roads that he's walked down before, he can help line your chariot out to show you guys that you are worthy of what you need. Maybe it's a connection that you're looking for with the Most High. Maybe it's a connection with somebody else. But you have to be willing to let go of the past. Because if you're still judging this person by the past, or if you're judging this person by past people, it's always going to create a Tower moment inside of your life. As long as the same foot's always being thrown to this person that's coming into your life, it's always going to cause a Tower. Because if you can't get rid of that old judgment, then it's always going to cause a Tower, because people don't like to be associated with somebody else from your past. Somebody else that hides in your closet. Somebody else that didn't pour into you. Somebody that didn't understand what you'd been through. Somebody whose chariot wasn't really yoked in the same way that yours was going. You weren't evenly yoked. That's why that didn't work out. Right? Because you put in too much worry over everything. Right? You didn't work hard enough to get this stuff done. Or you've done the work to get all this stuff done and the other person just doesn't see it, right? They'd rather see the keep. See how every single one of these second cards is somebody with their back turned, right? Other than this one, they're celebrating, but back turned and back turned. Then whoever this person is, they're sitting here plotting and is trying to make sure your cup doesn't get full, right? Let's read it in a different effect. Like if this was the hand, right? This person is hiding in the corners, hoping that your cup doesn't really get full because they don't feel that you've done the work in order you're not fortunate enough to have done all the work to actually line your yoke out and make everything work for yourself. So it's kind of a mixed reading going both ways, right? But what you have to remember out of all of this is that making the changes inside of yourself will line up these other pentacles. As long as you stop holding people for granted of the past, that love connection will come in. You have to stop judging people by the past or by the past people that you've been with. Not everybody is the same. Not everybody has been down the same path as you. Not everybody is fortunate enough to have fought those same kind of battles. So you have to be willing to let the people go, so that way maybe they can come in and they can fill your cup up with the goodness of what they have. Because fortunately, a lot of these people you're running into now are evenly yoked. They have done the work to get themselves aligned. They're not worried about the tower moments that are coming their way. Just saying. So, just think about it, guys. All right? You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for everything.